Hello, everybody. Give it a minute. I'm about to break this Smith's grip daggers. Everyone thinks they're weak. Anything that buffs throwing weapons or jumping attacks. Trying to find it. I thought there was a gauntlet that gave Smith scripts a buff. Hmm. Throwing knives. Let's change this out to... Well, not too bad. The bling looks good. Only problem is I need something that covers the arms, but that's sturdy and good. See, that doesn't work. First things first, I need the jumping talisman, the throwing talisman, and critical hit talisman, because you do this a lot, believe it or not. You will crit hit and enhance jump attacks a lot. This will actually do a crap ton of damage with the Smith's Grip daggers. More than people realize, actually. See, I don't like how that doesn't cover the arms. There's some that are like full sleeve. There we go. Also, you could do something else with these daggers with a certain Ash of War. That throws players off every time. They're thinking one thing and then something else happens. Where is it? There it is. Where you'll kneel down and jump into the air and you can just throw your daggers into their head repeatedly. Takes up very little to no FP. You're very lightweight, agile with this build. It's good to dual wield with these. It depends on how you want to build it. It can do arcane or any status, really. It's just good all around. You can go full strength, you can go full dex, it don't matter. These daggers will get you through it. It's just I didn't hit my target like at all because my dumbass. Dual wielding Smith's Grip daggers is really good. Oh, he's the only one on right now? See? It's fast, it's agile, you can run in, immediately jump down, dodge down, jump into the air, and throw your daggers. It's a jump attack. It is a full-on jump build. You're just going to be freaking Call of Duty bunny hopping this game. It's designed around jumping. The whole point of it is to just run and jump. It is very agile. I built this build and was testing it around, and it was just murking the NPCs in the game. Against players, though, it's kind of very focused, but you can easily just swap around on a player. Uses very little FP, and I love it. Anytime you get a headshot, it counts as a crit, by the way. That's why they stagger like that. This is probably the best way to build Smith's Grip daggers, is to rely on their jumping. Relying heavily on the jump on the Smith's Grip daggers is key. Because anytime you take a headshot on them, it's a crit. That amount of damage per second is about only 5k, so it's not that high. Because on a very powerful NPC, you're going to be a bit struggling. A bit. On an NPC that's a boss fight, but against players, you might be able just to ram your daggers down their throat and end it quickly. Everyone says Smith's Grip daggers are crap, but they're not. They're not even close. Jump attacks are buffed. This buffs the jump attacks. I know there's more that buffs jump attacks. This enhances your Smith's Grip daggers. Anytime you need a crit, this just ends it. And the regenerating stamina is good. Hell, I could give up the stamina regen for a another buff. The range effect. There's more. You can buff it. You can just continue. You can have 4 buff charms on your Smith's Grip daggers build with the talismans that just enhance the dagger. Most likely, since status elements don't affect me too harshly, I believe. But yeah, maybe I'll fight him again. I'll just go right in and start attacking. This is a very... This build is either ranged or pressure, depending on how you want to play it. It does drain FP, does drain stamina pretty well, but it's manageable. Just people forget these. Everyone just says these daggers suck. It's like, no, they don't. No, they don't. They're a submachine gun. What are you talking about? They're just damage per second real rapidly. If you're dual wielding these fuckers, you can get a lot out of them. A strength int build would devastate with these daggers, because you use fire and ice, and just watch their health bar dissipate. Damn it, madness. But it took a while. Yeah, I should have been smarter about that. And done my raptor jump thing where I go down and then pop up in the air for a quick headshot crit. It does about 500 every time. And I could have been jumping in different directions other than backwards. If I do get a crit, oh boy. Let's just say a critical with this build is an almost insta-death. Being over 1,000 damage. Just plunge your dagger in, and when you pull it out, you're going to see the health bar to get eradicated. I'm not using the bleed effect either. If I was using bleed, it'd probably be a different story too. Occult seems to be the strongest for the arcane scaling. Not the greatest, but it's decent. Not much of a trade on. Oh, I should have pressed L2, it would have counted. Wonder what happens if I use blood loss. I see. He's got the Rashaka gloves and helmet on with heavier leggings with the body of a samurai. Oh, I get it. I get what he's trying to do there. He's trying to get the +4 damage buff on top of a little more sturdier armor for being agile with good poise. Makes sense. If I ran forward with my daggers and jumped over him while tossing them, it would have been more effective. Let's try bleed. I'm going to switch it over to bleed affinity and see what happens. The daggers are treated so poorly when they're not bad. They're really good. See, I have the raptors on them. Raptor of the Mist is actually good. Because that's a jump attack, right? So when I'm in the air, I can go all out, just keep jumping. It's a very mobile build, that's for sure. The only reason I'm wearing the Divine Beast helmet is because of the strength and dex buff you get from them is really good. People are probably better at PvP can take this build a little further than I can. Ow. Problem is, I'm not jumping for some reason. Like a dumbass, I haven't been jumping. Could have run forward, thrown my daggers while running forward and jumping. I could have gone backwards while jumping to dodge, left while jumping to dodge. It's just a lot of jumping, and I'm not jumping because my dumbass is dumb. It's got decent range too. I could afford to throw my daggers around a little willy-nilly without having to worry too much about the repercussions of him closing that gap before I can get out of the way. The status-wise, oh, lightning I'm weak against. Ooh, boy. Maybe I should wear the gauntlets, I guess. Depending on which gauntlets. I could have swore there was gauntlets that help throwing weapons or smith's grips. Am I not thinking that right or something? Wait, what? Toss ice daggers, and then your secondary dual daggers fire, which is a little bugged for Smith scripts. Yeah, it's bugged to use strength because fire itself affinity is double split, but the double split is stronger than flame art, so it's not really good faith wise because they patched that, but they didn't patch the fire one. So you have options. What? Huh? Noble's gloves are okay, I guess. I mean, technically I shouldn't be close enough to take physical damage to begin with, right? I can really get away with these gauntlets. Okay. Because I need to become highly resistant to elemental damage or buildup. Because as long as I keep my distance and keep jump attacking, I should be fine. Since if it's the 15th, it's my last day of PS Plus, so I'll have to go back to any games I don't have PS Plus for, but that's fine. I'm pretty old school, born in 1986 and all. I'm used to not having online gaming. Grew up on it. That's a nice combo, my lady in martial arts. Really? He had to whip out a bag-ass spear to kill me. But I almost got him. He had a sliver of health left. I wish they didn't get back their crap. You know, you shouldn't get back half your stuff if you're gonna waste it away in a duel. The fact they gave it back to you is because people got tired of not being able to buy strings. But now that you can buy strings, you don't really need to have that feature in the game anymore. They could waste it and just go buy more strings. The only reason they gave the ability to you get back your items is because people couldn't buy strings. But that shouldn't matter now, right? You could take that away because people could buy string. A shit ton of string, actually. There's no reason to hold that back. Damn it. You know, if you had any pillars, that fucker would be screwed, right? Because I could literally just peek shot him with the daggers. The daggers are strong. They just take a little more effort than people think. See what I mean by bleed, though? The bleed does build up, but it takes so damn long. The actual war, though, does work with it, because then you actually could just pop out of the air and then take them out. See, the fact you can just buy these stuff. And you can just buy strings now. Why would it matter? This is what I mean by status resistance is more important with this build. But also, I'd rather die looking cool than than not. The fact that lightning is so hard to negate, though. I can even go for these. Rashaka's gloves. It'll still hurt when I get hit, though. even Death Knight armor, which is supposed to be highly resistant to... Maybe because Gauntlets of Solitude are just so solid. I could have swore there was a gauntlet that increased it. Isn't there? Trying to find good gauntlets that would work with this, but hmm. Whoa. That looks weird. Am I wearing my PJs? Jesus. Yeah, it's only got 46 blood loss buildup. It's not good. I could always use poison though. Poison seems to have more of effect. And the fact that I'm ranging you with daggers would give me more time to keep you poisoned. Yeah, the way this is built is better for occult. I'm putting pressure on him. Yeah, see, he had ridiculously go to the dagger for lightning because everyone's weak to lightning, but if I made myself resistant as hell to lightning, he would have no choice. Wait, could I dodge that with my Ash of War? Just jump in the air every time he shoots lightning at me and then shoot him with my daggers? Let's try that with poison. Let's try poison this time. Bleed, everyone seems to fear it slightly enough to want to use a bolus, but they don't quite respect it enough to actually do anything. And I'm gonna get something out and instead. Legging wise, let's get the Death Knight leggings. I know I'll be weak to light though, that's the thing. I'll be weak to holy damage, which is not often, actually. That's actually a rarity. Wait, where's the Death Knight leggings I have? Excuse me, moi, where are you? Bandit's leggings aren't that bad, actually. Holy crap. After all, I don't need to get hit with physical with this build, so I can go a little more risque with these builds. Our box probably would be best. The nobleman trousers just... Guess it depends on what I'm looking for here. Yeah, I do have Death Knight. Makes you highly resistant to lightning, I guess. But not really. Damn. Just seeing what numbers go up. Whichever has the higher numbers, I'll take it. Like, in general, for what I want. See, those are just good gauntlets. But this would be more balanced out for my build. Oh, poison, that's right. Don't want to forget. There, I should be able to negate a crap ton of that element now. Of elemental damage will be near nothing to me. Physical, on the other hand, is gonna hurt like a son of a bitch. Goddamn throwables. They need to be consumed upon use, not given back. You gave us shops now we can buy strings and stuff we need. The grind is not that bad as it used to be. You can take away the protective thing where duels give you back your items. It's like, no, you consumed it, you lost it. Go buy more shit and remake it. Who cares? Makes crafting actually viable. I would just be dodging 90% of the time with that fight. Until he got sick and tired and... well, we all would know how that would end. Frustration. I could always put myself using the skill talisman, Alexander's Shard, if I use a more skilled version of damage. damn this lag. God damn this. What is this lag? There we go. I'm highly resistant to madness now. Poison worked. Damn, that lag was ridiculous. I could have, yeah, could have done that. But yeah, this works. This works really well. Just that lag, holy my god, what is wrong with your servers? What kind of code are you using? 1992? I haven't seen like that kind of lag since N64 hookups. And yes, the N64 had online mode. It was one of the attachments on the bottom of your N64 console. You had to pay an extra $100 for the attachment, but hey, it worked. Because if you want to, I can always use this talisman in case I ever poison them. It would count and give me a buff. There's a lot that you can do. There is so much you can do in here. My god, that lag was insane. At least I look decent in this build. I'm resistant to hell to status elements, and everyone keeps trying to use status effects more and more, so I'm like, screw it. I'll take the regular physical damage and just negate your goddamn garbage bullshit status. You know, I gotta go up to him and just gotta use it. It's an insta-kill on mages, but I didn't want to have to resort to my arcane arts. Anytime they cast magic, you just cast it, and it's like, goodbye. It's stupid. Trust me, it's stupid. If I keep seeing this bastard, I'm gonna fucking just use it as a cheap shot. I'm trying to have fun here, and motherfucker just keeps using the same magic spam. Unlike him, though, I can regen. Because this is great for a buff. This is a buff. This is a buff. I've just buffed all my stats. Can't use my flask for some reason. Your flask, magical mystic fizzer, whatever it is. That would help me greatly. I can easily dodge attack, dodge attack, dodge attack. That's not fun. Poisoned. Damage buff. Damn, 1,975 damage? How does he have that much health? He must be all health vigor build. I broke his thing. I wonder if it happens if I would have actually ran up to crit. I gotta learn to be more aggressive with my builds. They're actually really good. It's just hard to handle because I have to do a lot with something that has to do very little. My Mimic would probably excel at this build. I don't really want to change my helmet, but is there a better helmet? That helps with throwing weapons or stuff like that? I have no one in my chat to help me with this. It sucks. Don't know if any of this stuff can help me. Because Smithscraft daggers are good, I want to show off how good they are. Also, I might want to change the Asher Ward to something else, because it may be helping, but it's not helping like I would hope. Because, yeah, I get launched in the air, and I could do it, it counts as a jump attack, because you're jumping. See, your Colt's good and all, but... so weird that you can use these with it. That's just weird. What does that look like? My morbid curiosity is gonna get the better of me on this one. I gotta just see what this looks like real quick. Dual wielding it. That's so weird. Huh. Spin it forward in front of me, it's just a dagger spinning. It's like, hey, look, it's one of those little blender things for when you want to make dinner. I figured it looked stupid, but I thought it'd be like cool with both daggers are spinning or something. Gotta remember, these people are just human and they don't think completely like we do. Kind of curious. Alexander's shard increases the attack power of skills on top of this being... So the lower my HP, the louder my roar, the more powerful this should become, right? It's a Colt, so it will go off my arcane, and my arcane's 45, which is not bad. But Smithscraft daggers play off more than just one stat. And a Colt plays off strength too, and my strength is 33. Whoa, look at the damage. The lower my health, the more powerful I become. So I gave myself a damage buff anytime I took damage. I just scream, get a damage buff, and then my daggers do way more damage. On top of any jump attacks I do increases the damage output as well, and since they're smith's grips, the talisman increases that damage stacks as well. So 10% from the jump attack armor, no 10% from the talisman for jump attacks. It's already 20% and they do stack. And then smith's grip daggers get a buff from the smith's grip talisman for another, that's 30%, plus the shout, depending on how low my HP is, also gets a stack, and because I'm using the Shard of Alexander, greatly boosts the attack power of the skill from my shout, gets also an attack boost, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 70% attack boost. The 70% attack boost is a good thing, but it's shortly lived, though. The attack boost is very shortly lived. And I have to put my life in the danger zone to even use it at that high. Hey! Whoa! That is doing 500 damage a shot? Wow. I found what's good with that one lamenting roar. Cool, I found it. I found a nice sweet spot. The weaker you get with this build, the more powerful your jump attacks and toss it and throwing weapons get. Nice. And Alexander's Shard apparently buffs it. Wait, that counts as a shout. And it causes a stagger if they get right next to you. Skill utilizing the downtrodden scream, causing nearby enemies to flinch while also recalling deep-seated resentment. Boost attack power based on the amount of HP remaining. The lower the HP, the greater the effect. So the longer this lasts, the worse it is for them. And it's not doing piddly damage either. Everyone's like, these daggers suck. No, they don't. Try dual wielding smith's grip daggers. It feels wonky as hell. But one ice, one fire, or one bleed, one poison, or flame and flame art. You'll get this weird combinations if you dual wield the smith's grip daggers that you don't get from any other weapon. Not only does it freeze and then burn them to reproc frost, that people don't understand that some weapons alter entirely if you dual wield. They become a whole different fighting style. Yeah, this guy likes to toss his shit. I wonder if he's any good without it. I'm actually genuinely wondering if he's good without that crap. This is a duel, not a fucking show me your fucking junk drawer. I would think differently if they didn't replenish after a fight. Then it's like, yeah, they used up limited resources, but they get it back. That's crap. Feels cheap to get it back after a duel. Like, okay, you used all your pots, here's your pots back. No, they should have to go get it again. Go get it. Go get your shit again. Bestial Vitality is not as strong as I don't remember it to be. Even with my high arcane giving it a boost. Plus, not enough people do an emote at the beginning of a duel. Very disrespectful. It's like whipping out your dick in your front of your grandma's funeral coffin. Damn, that took a chunk. $200 damage a pop is nothing to sneeze at. Stop using items, you little bitches. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Ooh, so close. If you didn't have your little stupid items, you wouldn't be alive. God damn, I wish you consumed that and didn't get it back. The fact they had to pander to that bullshit. Seems it doesn't count as a shout, so... Slowly heal through this method might work. Granted, physical attacks I take a lot of damage on, but it's elemental that I don't have a problem with anymore. Also, I haven't been using any of my other spell tactics. Maybe I should. Since I already have a healing spell, technically. Nothing but tracking spells, huh? I have a lot of those, I noticed. I notice I have a lot of tracking spells. They're not exactly powerful, but they track. That's the thing. Equipment-wise, this thing has A scaling on Arcane for the Ment. It's more towards Dex. Dex-wise, I'm 10 lower in Dex and Strength. I mean, granted, it does a lot of damage when I shout. Parry on it. Why does it go so hard into dexterity? See, fire actually splits pretty evenly down the line. But occult seems to give me a 285. Fire gives me not as much. Weirdly enough, Sacred gives me a little more damage than Occult. Why? I'm not a Faith build, I'm Arcane. That's weird. Why am I in this mode? I picked duels, didn't I? I did not pick to duel like that. I picked it for one-shotters. The hell happened? Why did it put me in that mode? I didn't pick it. I know I didn't pick it. Was that because of the error? I picked duels. I always pick duels. The actual hell? Ah, fucking garbage is lightning. How come every time I see him, he's just a little bitch hiding with his lightning? Yet when I don't have my thing ready for him, he doesn't show up. When you prepare for a certain fight to someone that has nothing but bitch moves, then they never show up. It's concerning. Oh yeah, I was gonna equip the talisman. You forget I have those? Damn, that's OP as hell. I could just spam that shit. That's what I'm saying. I could do it the easy way, or I could do it the fun way. Believe me, the easy way sucks. Oops, I did that wrong. Believe me, the easy way sucks. There, did you hear that? I was meant to be whispering while putting my hand on my mouth. I could just use those fire snakies all day. But it's not fun. See, technically beast claws are good, but I actually like that better. Because there's tracking arcane magic, and that stuff is like, woof. Well, since I'm going to be using dodge now, if I backtrack with the Ash of War or forward dash or anything, it's going to give me a buff to the attack. Well, I have the talisman for jump attacks anyways, so I guess it's all win-win, I guess. It just depends. See, that's stupid. He's just throwing those snake coils and he gets infinite of them. I mean, I could do that too, but my dick ain't 1 inch. Come on, show me what you have with what you have, not your fucking collection of junk drawer. All duels have turned nothing but to fucking junk drawer shit. It's like whatever they can fucking craft and put up their assholes, they just like, I'll just throw shit. It's like, this ain't a fucking invasion, this is a duel. Kind of missing the purpose of it entirely. It's to take what you have equipped without your inventory. That's why you have like limited to just your drinky potions, or else you would have heal potions too. How low is your vigor? My brother! Do something! As a mage, you just can't dodge all the time. Your staff is so limited on what you're allowed to equip on it, you have to rely on your magics quick. I guess he was hoping for tracking magic? But the tracking magic ain't gonna do diddly shit to me. I'm highly resistant. For that reason. Because I hate that shit. Meow. What? No, you can't go out. Well, because. You'll get to go out tomorrow. You already went out yesterday, so you're fine. Cat just chirping at me. She wants attention, but I'm busy streaming right now. And cats always want attention from you when you're busy. Yeah, you notice I'm highly resistant to magic? He's hoping to gunshot me? What? That got me! What? Try not using your fucking junk drawer, please. I get you need the handicap and all, but not all of us do. How did that hit me, though? I can see why that bow got nerfed 3 times. I mean, you can see why, but still. At least I'm resistant to magic now. Did he even emote at the beginning? I don't remember. Oh well. As soon as I saw that crossbow, I should have been wary of it. Don't know where the lag came from out of nowhere. Thank God I'm highly resistant to that status crap. Or else I'd be in real trouble. That snake smell, though, I'm going to be relying on that a little too much. It feels like a handicap. Probably because it is. The fact it hangs in the air while I toss my knives, it works out. It does a shit ton of damage, too, with the arcane build. God damn that lag. The fucking hell is with this lag? What the hell's with your lag? That level of lag is insane. Thank God my dash counts as a buff whenever I use it to toss my knives to do more damage output. Yes, jumping would give me damage output more, which critical headshot option. But wearing this armor plus dashing back with quick step gives me a lot more flexibility to get around. Thinking maybe I could get away from him enough to set up something to heal myself, maybe. Just enough. But I'm highly resistant to status elements. Because I'm seeing a lot of status elements when I invade lately. So to prevent that, I'm just gonna say, screw it, you wanna kill me, go all out melee style. Because your other shit ain't gonna do anything anymore. Hey! 1, 2, 3. Everything on my setup helps me. Helps me get away and dodge and all that crap. I'm just glad I'm highly resistant to status elements and shit. So I can back up and toss my daggers. Smith scripts are not the joke to be easily taken so lightly. Everyone thinks so. They're just crap. Apparently you're not using them correctly. There's no such thing as a bad weapon in this game. Just have to build around it and then look what you want out of it. It's like, what are you seeking out of this build? What do you want out of it? So many people wondering what they want to make a build out of, not understanding what they need to make a build out of. Only reason I get away with a lot of crap I pull is because I'm building around a particular aspect of it, of the game, not going all out. My build is highly resistant to magic and elemental. Melee-wise, I'm gonna take a headshot and it's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. But I'm not gonna be standing there just taking it lightly. On the contrary, I'm gonna hit just as hard back. And if you dual wield the daggers, Smith grip daggers and spears dual wield, play way different. You gotta realize dual wielding the Smith grip weapons is an entirely different beast. Hate to tell you, but your magic ain't gonna work on me anymore. Yep, but melee will. Melee hurts a lot. Gonna try to keep my range on them. Hence why I have tracking spells on my thing. If I get hit a couple times, 2-3 times, I'm gonna get pancaked. There's no question about it. But they try to use status elements like ice, fire, magic. I'm just gonna stand there and go, heh, tickles. There's a downside and a plus side to it, after all. I'm highly resistant to elemental with this build. Seems counterproductive, don't it? But hey, you can't just have it all. Don't forget to like and subscribe and blah blah YouTube's usual bullshit. I won't be able to play people for a long time.
Hey!
Oh, I see. Everyone here saw the TikTok on the Madness build. Sorry to tell you, though. Boring old Madness. Ugh. Almost had him too. But then they had to go and do that stupid move. Looks like someone doesn't have any originality in their body. Yeah, right now Madness is a big deal because someone posted on TikTok that the Madness gloves are powerful. Yep, that's pretty much it. Just a sheep. Saw something on the internet and wanted to copy it. Not like it was their actual idea. They didn't even put their own spin on it either. It's the same thing exactly build for build. It has as much originality as Epstein's Island. Which is disturbing. Any particular reason I lost the connection? I lose 8, but gain a lot more out of it. See, lightning, you're always weak against lightning. I hate that. Granted, I'm getting more of this status over this because the way the game's designed. I can always have my regen talisman for my FP so I never run out, so I can dodge infinitely. Hard part is getting a crit with this build though. Ooh, one shot at me because of that. Yeah, it's that whole build a shout, come in, run in, and do a single damage. Notice the axe he's carrying? It's a buff. You wouldn't carry it otherwise. The fact I could die one hit from that though. Even with high defense, I probably would die from one hit. They're not gonna patch it, so I literally had to just long range that shit for eternity. The daggers are not bad. As you can see, it just depends on how you use them. You can get a lot of wins out of it. The downside is, well, you have to build around what you want. The fact that it gets you mid-air is so stupid. He's cool and all, but damn, they really need a nerf backhand blade still. Those Usher Wars they have, it's insane. That or allow other weapons to use it, like daggers. Daggers using that backhand blade step like that would be fine. Or regular swords. You know, just basic swords can do that too. Because in real life you can, you know, twirl your blade around and grab the hilt while dropping the blade down and then stabbing backwards. Very much a real thing. I think it's because the hitbox is so large, it's why people prefer that weapon. Damn, what is with this? I am lagging like a motherfucker. Am I connecting to people in goddamn the Middle East? What the hell is going on with this internet connection? I was doing fine earlier. What is with this lag? I really want to know. Assassin's Gambit. The fact you can parry is interesting. Kind of curious about something. Morbid curiosity still kicking in after all this. Wait, what? God, I hate fighting this fucker. He doesn't emote like you're supposed to at the beginning, so he has no fucking honor. There's no honor in that. You can emote. Takes like 2 seconds. You saw me do it every goddamn time. Show some you have some class. Just a little. Not a lot. Not like we're asking for the fucking impossible here now, are we? I wonder if I could jump, attack, and thrust. That's what I wanted to do, but that bastard doesn't know how to fucking be respectful in a duel. So I'll show him netting kind. Again, no respect! Do you have no dignity? My god, emote at the beginning, you bitches! I get your mom didn't love you and abandoned you. But my god, show a little bit of a spine. Just a little, guys. Come on. Show a little decorum in a duel. This ain't an invasion. When you show no respect, people are gonna block you, and then you get no one to play against.
Hey!
There we go. Better. Best not trade after that. That was better. At least it looks different and it's not the same shit I've been seeing. It's nice to see something new for once. Just, I find it annoying that no one can show some common fucking courtesy in a duel. If you did that in a real duel, people would just whip it out and blast you into next week since you didn't show proper respect and you lose the duel regardless. You wouldn't get booed, you get obliterated. There's a little bit of decorum in a duel that needs to be followed. Just a little. 2-second emote, not gonna kill your ass. Just kind of curious. I don't miss. Can this actually be used while jumping? Kind of slow, don't you think? Shouldn't it be a faster one? No, shouldn't it be fast though? I haven't barely used it though. And I do know that counts as a wind. The fact you can't use it while jumping is criminal. See, at least you could show some respect. I do like seeing new things like this, though. That lag, though. What the fuck? I am so sick and tired of this lag. I'm gonna find. I do know there's a few good ashes that work with the Smith's Grip daggers that are not the Smith's Grip dagger ashes. Ironic, I know. I don't know why, but Malekith's arena for fighting would be so cool. I wonder about this real quick. I'm gonna try something. Dragon Maw can insta-kill. The insta-kill, bleed, flame. That's not that good. Healing, regen, debuff. Kind of making a grab bag of whatnot kind of thing. Of low. The fact you can't wield this in this high faith is so stupid. Oh, bear roar, why not? Fuck it. Forward claws. These are very low cost. Let's go by this, the buffs and stuff. That costs 12 FP. Let's go with lowest to highest. 10, 11, 14. Oh. 12, 14, 18, 17. There we go. From lowest to highest and see how this works out. can't just stay in there all day, by the way. Not gonna work. I just dragon bit him twice. That dragon bite nearly killed him instantaneously. Dragon's Maw's a really good move. Combined with a lot of the other tracking slow spells, it really does well. I just sent him out. He sits there and tries to dodge those when the dragon clamps down on him. I believe the Swarm plus the Dragon Maw can insta-kill. If it procs bleed in that time frame. Are you pretty much comboing stuff? The fact that you could buy time like that. That's why I think a lot of people have status proccing ones. Like bleed and poison. No matter how much you think you're gonna heal, it'll just output your heal and kill you. Me, I just don't want to get hit with actual physical close quarter combat, so I just stay my distance, medium to long range, and toss shit at you. I don't know what that lag was, but I bit him for 1,160. And the bleed kicked in from the flies that were swarming him while I came down. That's what I mean by the combo. Blood flies, Dragon Maw. It's extremely powerful. And if you manage to knock the enemy down and get up to do the Dragon Maw and they try to roll away, it's too late. You're already on top snapping down. Dragon Maw is powerful. On an arcane build, that shit will devastate. Never judge a book by its cover, as they would say. Just outright from my arcane alone I can win duels, but I'm trying to get the Smith script daggers to show you that there's more to them. Just people don't give them the respect they deserve. How did that hit me? Yeah, me shit for you running in like that like a dum-dum. At least I don't have to use the same old tattered tactics I saw on YouTube. Or crap talk. Everyone goes behind the pillar to use a shout, by the way. Everyone. It's the saddest little tiny dick maneuver I've ever seen. I mean, you gotta shout, run up to me and use it like I just bit your ass in half. Think you use my daggers, because that fucker would not allow it. Should probably have gone off the bat and immediately used the fly swarm again. Fly swarm seems to be really good at that sort of thing. I need to get a dual version of the daggers. Then I could really show you guys what I meant by them. Because you can't enchant them with any status. No matter what. Because they're throwables.
Hey!
Okay, that wind attack. Almost got him. What is... this lag is pissing me off to no end, but... Oh, it's a black blade. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's trying to use the black blade to make me weaker, then he throws out his light attacks, and then shields it back. Yeah, I take it that YouTube video also became trending on Only Waifus. She showed that off a while ago. People like that deflect with shield thing. It's nice. It's unique to that shield too. Only problem is the high strength requirement. For a lot of builds, that strength requirement with the intelligence doesn't work out as well as you would think. Yeah. There's a lot of options. Am I good enough to parry with it though? That's the key. If I could parry with this fucker, it'd be awesome. The fact you can parry range. I try to build a jack of all trades, but that means I'm master of none and I'm going to have issues later down the line. Still, it's a light build, so that's nice to see. So I can roll for hours. I like this helmet. It took me several hours to earn it. But this helmet gives such a good strength and dex boost that I need it. And it's like, you can not heal as much. I'm like, there's a talisman I could wear to counter that. Why did I press that button? Okay. Did I parry that? Why didn't it parry? Why can't I parry? I guess great. Can you not parry colossal weapons? Or just not jump attacks? I'm parrying with my right hand too. That's weird. You think if you dual wielded it, they would parry with your left, but no. The thing oddly parries with your other hand. The way it parries feels weird. You parry with your right hand. I could parry while using magic too. Well, that's a good way to end this, but Dragon Maw doing 1,300 and something damage, that actually threw me for a second there. Fucking what? Dragon Maw is so powerful. Not to mention, it's a lot faster and has a better turn rate speed than the Claw. I noticed I just built something that has a little bit of everything. It's got fire, it's got burn, it's got everything but poison and rot, because there's nothing for poison and rot to work with here. Nothing small anyways. The burn is the black flame. It just burns away health HP over time. You don't even have to hit your opponent to get that to go off though. And it's got a heal factor. I mean, for holy, I can use that. The Discus of Light. It's not a bad spell. Oh well, you can see what I mean by it though. But this doesn't got the range that does. Believe me, I've gotten a few off guard with that. Let's see, we got healing, cleansing, range, physical range, fire range, lightning range, bleed range, burn range, AoE, AoE shout, and then Dragon Maw, which is probably the most powerful one I have. Oh, that's it from me. Okay, try out new things. See, dual wield weapons. Dual wield them and see what you get out of them. I bet you'll find something neat.